I'm going to do my video essay on one of the most memorable games I ever watched on a 5-inch television. Now, to start with the background of it, it was a Monday night football game, Hall of Fame. The date was August August the 4th, 2003, Hall of Fame game. Okay, yeah, Monday, August the 4th, 2003, Hall of Fame game. Now, to give the background of it, is I I, I drove for a long while down Lake Erie, looking for a spot to just, watch the football game on a 5-inch television. I didn't have to. I don't think I was working the next day, so like I said, I spent time, look, in the afternoon, drove down the lake, brought a portable radio with me, and I brought the 5-inch television with a lot of fresh batteries. El Cheapo batteries. And it took a lot of batteries to run the TV. And I, as I found the spot, I didn't want to use the battery on the car to listen to a car radio. I'm kind of superstitious on that, so that's why brought my portable radio with the batteries. So I listened to the radio for a bit, and then as the game was coming on, turned on right before the game, turned on the TV, and I'm in a secluded area. It's still light out, and the signal from ABC in Buffalo wasn't coming in that great. There's a little bit of snow. I would have watched it if it was, but I would have watched it and I would have been fine with it. But I remember, hey, I'm right across the lake from Lake Erie, Pennsylvania area. So then I switched over to, like, I think it's WICU TV channel 12 without looking it up. I just remember that ABC station in Erie, Pennsylvania. So I got ABC Erie, Pennsylvania came in really strong signal. So that picture was perfect for that little 5-inch television, black and white, portable. Like I said, parked along the beach, along the shoreline on the road, on the side of the road. And in those days, it was easy to do that. Can't do that now. You get hassled everywhere you go, like no parking signs everywhere. It was such a different world back then. And that's another probably thing that's was so memorable too. Being able to just get in the car and just drive along and stake your own spot to chill for the day or night, if you know. So the game started. I'm catching it on WICU TV. I guess it's the call sign for the ABC station in Erie, and picture's perfect for what I need. And this game was between. It's right here. Yeah, I remember that's the Kansas City Chiefs, the Green Bay Packers, the Hall of Fame game. One of the most notable players at the time was Priest Holmes. Was expected to have a short night. Everyone else got one too. That was the reason why. There's a reason for this. This is foreshadowing when they break down that Priest Holmes expected to have a short night. Everyone else got one too. Now, in today's world, Priest Holmes wouldn't even been playing that game at all. And yeah, see, the exhibition opener was for both teams. Yeah, they also had a sobering moment when Chiefs offensive tackle Willie Jones sustained a neck injury late in the second quarter. It was just before the second quarter ended. And this is like, I think he's a starter at the time. And Chiefs coach was Dick Vermeil at the time. So Jones sustained a sprained neck, but was beginning to have feeling. Returned to his fingers and toes. Like, this is so crazy. The guy was a starter practically. He's playing in the second quarter of a Hall of Fame game. The first, like I think I'm pretty sure he was a starter. I'm not sure, but like the Hall of Fame game to me should be all like just the subs, just the subs and tryouts. That's it. No starters at all. But because you see, it says Jones suffered a temporary paralysis last season during practice, collapsed with the turf with 17 seconds to go during halftime. He did. He did it before too. Wow. Oh wow. Oh, Tony Gonzalez. He went down and wasn't moving. Chiefs tight end Tony Gonzalez said, "I felt my heart stopped. It looked like he wasn't breathing. It was the worst thing to see a player down like that." Oh yeah, they see it. Oh wow. Even now you think of today's world, what happened in Buffalo. Yeah, that's great. It happens a lot. Packers were also moved by seeing the 6'6", 305-pound emotionless on the ground. Following the game, many didn't ask the reporters for an update. Kansas City has just taken a 9-0 lead on a 27-yard field goal by Jose Cortez with 5:55 left in the third quarter when several lightning bolts hit near Fawcett Stadium. Yes. Yes, and I think I remember who was play-by-play and all that. There it is. Lightning strikes and game's over a bit. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's over. And then, so I remember driving back home and I'm thinking nothing of it until years later. I started, like when like this is 2003, it happened. So maybe like 10 years later. So this is 2013. I remember like, oh yeah, that was pretty memorable. But now I'm thinking like, wow, why do I remember it so much? How could anyone say this? One of the best games they watched on a 5-inch television was when it was a Hall of Fame game. Game ended in the third quarter because of lightning, but yet it was so memorable. I guess it's just because the way I watched it when I decided to tube televisions no longer around, black and white, 5-inch, being out in this really dark area. That was the only light source. I love seeing I love seeing the bugs flying on the TV screen. They would come on the screen and I would just stare out. It was the only source of light around. Yeah, it was a nice breeze coming off the lake and nighttime. It's in August, so it was the night was perfect to sit in the car watching a football game on a 5-inch tube television run by what is it? That would be batteries, 8 or 6 D cell batteries. The bottom of them took a lot of those D cell batteries, and or was it either C or D cells? I remember it took a lot of those, and I bought like the economy pack just for the game, just to watch the game. So there's that's probably what makes it so memorable. All the things that they're so from a different time now. It seems where like first it's the staking a place along the lake shore nowadays. This all no parking everywhere. I used to like I used to love bringing that bringing that 5-inch portable television and where you just go somewhere sometimes and watch it and watch a football game or something like that. But I even brought it back in 2007 or is it 2008? I bought a portable TV. No, it doesn't want to go on anymore. I bought an LCD portable TV. It had a rechargeable battery. Uh, it caught pretty good. Of course, digital channels. And um, I watched it in case it was Sundays. I would, if I was out and about, I could put it on channel 2 and watch the Bills game. If I happened to be out and about, and I guess that's the whole thing about that 2003. It's been 20 years now. It's going to be 20 years coming in August. 20 years. Wow, it should be the 20th. It'll be the 20th anniversary of just everything changing. Like it's not just everything just changing, but like being able to just spontaneously pick a spot along the lakeshore to just chill. Uh, those days are gone too. Uh, there's no parking in a lot of places now. Uh, so there isn't that many spots to really park along on the lakeshore like there used to be. And it's getting hard. Yeah, so it's getting. I think that's what it is. It's just changing world, and you see the changes. And it's only 20 years. I guess sometimes people just yearn for the past, the way it was back in the day. Yeah, I I just yearn probably to even go back to those days. I can't believe it's only 20 years ago, but it seems like yesterday to me with my age. But yeah, like I was saying, one of the most memorable games I ever watched. 5-inch television. Oh, would I love to go back to those days.